Here's the headline: China's Moonshot AI just unveiled the Kimi model, putting America's AI lead on a hot seat. On Friday, the Shanghai-based startup released Kimi K3, the world's largest open-source AI system, and said it performs on par with top models from OpenAI and Anthropic in key tasks. That announcement came at the same time the Chinese president, Xi Jinping, spoke to the nation about building a global AI future that favors openness and collaboration. The timing felt deliberate. As soon as Moonshot posted Kimi K3, straight-edge investors sold off shares in US chipmakers that power these AI systems, Nvidia and Intel, sending the Nasdaq down about 1%. That slide illustrates how deeply intertwined the tech markets are with the geopolitical tug-of-war. WordPress.com. The US has long treated AI as the next frontier where economic might meets national security, especially after President Trump framed AI as a strategic imperative. For a country that has been shunted out of super high-performance chip supply by US export controls, the arrival of a low-cost, high-performance open-source model is a shock. Chinese tech firms have been rolling out models that cut the computing cost overhead while still matching or surpassing the accuracy of their Silicon Valley counterparts. Developers around the world now have a catalog of free, ready-to-use systems that threaten to tilt the playing field. Moonshot's claim that Kimi K3 can match OpenAI's GPT-like performance without the millions, or even billions, of dollars in GPU hours raises the stakes. If China can keep offering models that are both state-of-the-art and affordable, the US advantage could wane. It also forces the American tech industry to wonder whether the huge investments in data centers and supercomputing are actually necessary or just overkill. The US has tried to slow China's progress by restricting the advanced chips needed to train large language models, but the open-source strategy sidesteps that bottleneck. With fewer hardware constraints and free licensing, Chinese companies make AI building blocks that developers can ship to any cloud provider, or run on local GPUs, with fewer dependencies on silicon from US manufacturers. Above all, the story of Kimi K3 underscores a broader tension: is the future of AI a US monopoly fueled by private capital, or does it belong to anyone with the curiosity and skill to tweak it? Xi's speech pushed the narrative that AI development should be a symphony of international cooperation, while US regulators and lawmakers are looking at AI as a national security risk that might need tighter controls. For listeners, the takeaway is that the AI race is no longer about who can build the largest internal model, it's also about who can democratize it, who can provide the hardware, and who can shape policy in a way that balances innovation with security. That's the story behind the headline: China's new Kimi K3 threatens to narrow America's lead in AI. The US stock markets reacted, and the world watches as a new chapter in the tech espionage tale begins. Stay tuned for more updates on this shifting landscape, and thanks for listening.